Hi Aries, welcome to your daily video. I hope you're doing great. So the astrology update for today shows the Sun is conjunct Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. So we have Gemini and Aquarius connecting with the Sun. The masculine action force of communication, thinking, logic, analysis is connecting to past karma. So it's up to you whether or not you want to go back and learn a lesson with someone that you already talked to, you already learned the lesson. You don't need to necessarily go back and relearn something that you already did. So it could be like, you don't need to go back to an ex and discuss why you broke up. It's done. The karmic lesson of Saturn retrograde comes back around in the community. So there could be things in your work life, but also your community, your network, people that you deal with, where these issues come back around, possibly to teach you a lesson again if you didn't learn the first time. So, you know, these are just all karmic lessons. Like, we're all here to learn, and nobody is perfect for sure. But it's where you focus your energy. So I'm saying as Jupiter is transiting through Aries, which is a great energy, and especially for today, we have the midheaven point in Aries. So right now we have this great energy of the self, empowerment, you know, feeling good about yourself, because the midheaven point is where you're gonna feel bliss. So do something nice for yourself today. Focus on you and what's best for you. This is the midheaven energy, the MC there on the chart. Now, with Neptune aligning with Pluto, Neptune is rose-colored glasses, not seeing a situation clearly for what it is, and it is conjunct with the planet of destruction in Capricorn, the career. So, okay, so hopefully I can get through this video. I've had an abnormal amount of interruptions all week long. So we have Jupiter and Aries. Let's focus on the expansion of good things, the expansion of energy, the expansion of good luck and good fortune, paired up with Mars. You have the ambition to go forward. You have the drive, the energy to go ahead and get something going. Mars is connecting with the Sun today, which is really good because it's about talking and communicating, thinking, fast thinking. Gemini is very speedy and fast. And so this is connected to Mars. You could get a lot done today. You could be very productive. What else? We have, so I said before, don't get caught up in Chiron, as this transit through Aries is another 5 years or so. Don't get caught up in past wounds during Saturn retrograde. Like, it's focusing on what hurt you, what didn't go right, what didn't go right in your career, what didn't go right. It's like failures, like you're focusing on your failures. When Jupiter goes through Aries, you want to expand yourself. So you don't want to expand this feeling of, you know, things aren't going right, negative energy. You want to expand the positive energy. So whatever you have to do to expand your positive energy, expand good luck and good fortune, keep your vibes high. Don't watch the news. The news, I'm noticing, is just bad news. It's like, welcome to bad news. Like, every station does it. It's not one station or another. They all do it. All they do is report bad news. And it's like, that's extremely bad for your mental state, but it's also bad for your energy. It's not good for your motivation. It's very demotivating. So don't watch the news. Just turn it off. Like, there's nothing personally you can do anyway. It's good to be aware, but you could watch local news, or you could get a local newspaper, or you could talk to your neighbors. You could go back to the roots of how did we learn stuff. So anyway, keep your energy and your vibes high. Don't get weighed down by Saturn and Chiron. Saturn is disciplinarian. So it's like, I want to do it right. It can be very hard on you. It could even be very abusive. So I've got this lawnmower going that I didn't plan. It's just here. It's like, you know, what am I going to do at this point? It's just like constant interruptions. Okay, so Aries, what you have going on too is, so you have Mars conjunct Mars sextile to the sun is trine to Saturn. So there's a very powerful alignment with the sun to Saturn retrograde. So do things correctly, go slow, but don't be so hard on yourself. Focus on your positive traits. Focus on what's positive in your life. What are you good at? Because this is about the identity. It's about you and the self. So you don't necessarily want to focus on your failures at all. In any kind of group situation where it's you and others, you don't want to focus on low self-esteem. Okay, and you don't want to associate with anyone who brings out low self-esteem feelings in you. Okay, so this is what's happening in the astrology, the planetary alignments. We really have this grand lineup right now where we have Saturn return to Aquarius, Neptune return to Pisces, Mars has returned to Aries, Venus has returned to Taurus, Mercury, I believe, has returned now to Gemini direct, Mercury direct. Mercury is the planet of speed, and it is directly aligned today, sextile to Jupiter. So don't drive too fast with Mercury and Gemini, and don't talk about other people. Just avoid talking about other people or bashing other people, because Gemini is people close to you. So if you're bashing someone who's close to you, with the expansive energy of Jupiter, most likely they'll find out about it and it could go viral. You don't want that. So just only have positive energy around you no matter how hard it is, because remember, Saturn retrograde is in Aquarius. Everybody's going through karmic returns. It's like, oh my God, I went through this lesson when I was 18. Why am I going through it again? Well, this Saturn return to Aquarius is 40 years in the making. So here we have this karmic return. You're either going through something for the first time or you're going through it again that you recently already learned. So you don't necessarily have to pick the scab and go through it again. You can focus on your positive energy and your positive traits and move forward. You do have control over your life. You're not just a leaf in the wind where you're just blowing here and there. Mars and Aries should give you the power and the personal power to get up and take charge of a situation. So let's see what the tarot cards are saying for you guys. Remember, midheaven point is in Aries, so you do something nice for yourself today, because that's where you're going to feel the bliss. That's where you're going to feel great. So I'm going to do your tarot read. Okay, Aries, so let's go ahead and see what pops up in your tarot reading for the day. Remember, you do have personal power, expansive power of Jupiter, good luck and good fortune as Jupiter expands and travels through Aries. However, be aware of the influence of the sun connecting to Saturn retrograde. It could make you feel like you're thinking about or analyzing why things didn't work out, or what didn't you do right, because the sun in Gemini is our thoughts. It's the way we're thinking, the words we're saying. So try to speak success over your life and not speak words of failure, worry, nervousness, fear, or concern. You know, a lot of you send me emails about how horrible you feel and whatnot. I would just say, don't even send the email, because when you're sending the email, you're writing the words into reality. You're literally scripting out a painful life for yourself. So please don't script out you're scripting out a painful life. So don't script it out. You know, some of you probably have satisfaction because you're sitting in the Chiron energy and Saturn retrograde right now. You're focusing on failure and pain and, you know, uncertainty. Neptune in Pisces can definitely create a feeling of fogginess where you don't know what's happening. So this Gemini energy is great, especially with Mercury direct return to Gemini. You could probably think more clearly with this, or speak clearly. So please focus on Jupiter, the expansive positive energy. You don't want to expand pain and failure and that kind of energy. Okay, so let's see what we get for you, Aries. We have Queen of the Swords, speaking very directly, being very clear. It's the energy of Libra. So you're being very direct, clear. You see a situation clearly for what it is. Wow, there's the Magician, manifestation, making something happen. You could feel like somebody is trying to manipulate you or trying to create an illusion. Because if you see a situation clearly, and you know, it could be that you're trying to manifest as well, but the challenge is somebody is trying to make something happen. Let's see what's going on underneath. Wow, there's a death. There's a change. Okay, so there's a challenge of Magician, and there's an ending. So somebody is either trying to make things right with you, fix them, solve a problem. What's going on in the past energy with this? The Judgment. Okay, so there's a rebirth, a reckoning, a day of reckoning. The Judgment could be here. You had to make a big decision and possibly quit a job or end a relationship. Okay, the Judgment is divine timing, though. But if it happened in the most recent past here, a Judgment. Okay, we have 8 of Rods coming in fast. Fire coming through the air fast. So it's supposed to be Sagittarian energy of Mercury. So it's supposed to be fast, fire, global long distance, which is Sagittarius, information, which could be text. I always just say text, but it could be email. Let's see, it could be travel, could be jumping on a plane and traveling. Wow, you're really in your power here, Aries. There's something here where you're taking back your power. Mars, Aries, Jupiter. This is a great energy. You're really in the power seat right here. You're taking control. So let's see, what else do we have here for Aries? What do they need to see? Okay, contemplation, thinking about money, finance. Possibly you're going to buy something and you're wondering, do I have the money? Is it worth it? You could be waiting to get paid, considering putting a down payment on something. Wow, okay. So the energy around you is a 7 of Swords. Somebody is not being upfront. They're taking information. They're keeping it. They're possibly dodging, confronting you. They're just sort of being sneaky, dishonest. They could be trying to avoid an argument with you by just hiding something or keeping it quiet. Okay, your fear is 5 of Coin, feeling afraid of being left out in the cold or not having enough money. So you're taking control maybe of your finances. We have 4 of Coin here, saving money, holding on to what you have, being cautious. Okay, what is this 7 of Swords person around Aries? Queen of Coin, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's a queen, so it could be a feminine energy. What is the 4 of Coin here? Why is there a holding back or unable or unwilling to share? Okay, we have a Page of Swords, somebody who's observing, watching, gossiping, talking, spying. All right, holding back. What do we have here as the outcome for Aries? Okay, Chariot. Somebody could be coming towards you to see you, or you could be moving forward, determined. I think somebody's coming to see you. Someone who's been watching you, seeing what you do. I feel like perhaps you're not going to give too much to this situation. What is the Death card underlying? Okay, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be that you're taking your power back. You're being assertive. The King of Fire is someone very assertive. They delegate. They give orders. They don't really take orders. They give orders. They delegate. There could be a fire sign masculine around you as well. What is this 8 of Rods? Okay, somebody is possibly being kind of hostile, aggressive. They're in Mars, Leo energy. They're protecting themselves. They're being very aggressive. What is this Seven of Rods? Who is being aggressive? Okay, somebody's telling you news or the truth about something. I don't feel like it bothers you because it comes in as the Emperor and Seven of Coin. You start to think about, well, is this worth it for me? The time that I've invested in something, is it paying off? What is Seven of Coin here for Aries? Show us Seven of Coin for Aries. You could also be saving to move or to travel. Okay, wow. Okay, so there is a Two of Cups and a Knight of Cups. So somebody could be coming towards you with an apology or a message of love. They want to reach out to you and be loving, kind, understanding. Your energy is kind of like, is this worth my time? Is it going to lead to anything? Or is this all just sort of like flowery words? You do like this person, though. There's a mutual love connection or a mutual understanding. But this person isn't honest. Seven of Swords. What is this? Okay, Two of Swords. They could be in denial, Two of Swords, or they don't know what they're doing. There's a Nine of Cups. There's either a party or something to do with happiness, contentment. Somebody is feeling satisfied. They feel satisfied in the denial. So there's something about denial. Queen of Air for you today could be that you're saying no to someone in a polite, diplomatic way. You're just saying, oh, no. What is the Queen of Swords? Three of Coin. Teams, groups, you're working with other people. Other people are supporting you. There could be a group of people here where you're saying no to these people as well. What is the Magician in the challenge? Okay, somebody is getting everything together, solving issues, manipulating, and then we have here they leave, they walk away, or they go do something else. That could also be you, that you depart and you go somewhere else. Why is Aries coming up as Emperor? Okay, you're in control of your empire. You're having a good time here. Three of Cups, Ace of Water. So for some of you, there could be new love coming into your life. Nine of Swords underlying, though. Okay. It could be that you're invited to something and you're saying no. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, but with the Emperor is like ego. The Chariot card is the outcome with the Four of Coin. Like you're being cautious, you're holding back, and you may be not associating with this person. So let me get a few more for the outcome. What is going on here for the outcome for Aries today? What is going on for the outcome? It just seems like a Saturn retrograde. Ten of Wands, World. You're done with this situation because it was too heavy. It was too maybe you have a lot of anger about the situation. The Star card, you're letting it go. You're healing. Okay. This is in the past for you now. So you don't want to reconcile necessarily. Somebody is in Two of Swords. Like they don't understand something or they're in denial about something, but there is the Wheel of Fortune changing. Oh, wow. Seven of Cups, Neptune. They're seeing something with rose-colored glasses. The Empress, Venus, could be a mother or mother figure in your life. What is the outcome here other than the Star? Okay, the Knight of Cups. Somebody comes towards you. You caught their eye, Six of Wands. There's something about riding around on the horse of victory. Somebody comes in with a nice message. It's only a Knight of Cups. It's just someone who kind of runs around and is, emotional and kind of like an actor. Someone who's got lots of emotional energy and they talk to lots of people. Wow, Ten of Cups, though. It brings you happiness. And you do have a Two of Cups with this person. So, it makes you happy. But on the other hand, this person is in denial about how they evade or they're elusive. They don't tell the truth. Okay. Seven of coin on the bottom again. You're thinking, is it worth my time? Is it worth, do I have the money, or is it worth my time? Am I going to get anything out of this? Is it going to lead to something real, or is this just going to be like, you know, something false? So let's get a few from the Kipper for you, Aries. The privileged lady. So I feel like this is your energy because you came up as emperor too. So I feel like it could be somebody else, but I feel like it's you. You're just basically keeping bad vibes away from yourself. Judication, something about court, legal matters. Again, the courthouse. There could be some really good news coming your way. I mean, a message of concern. All right. What else do we have here for Aries? Show us Aries. Show us Aries. The family room. It's a private matter, okay? There's something here that's private. It's a private matter. It's not necessarily public. The main female. So there's someone who is the main person in this situation. Something about child or children or childhood. Okay. Another message of concern. Okay. Show us Aries. Someone's in despair. I think somebody misses you. There's a house here. Someone's in despair. Okay, there's a great fortune coming here. And a gift. Okay, so this is pretty consistent with what I've been seeing in the cards over the past few days, especially with my readings that don't get posted because there's an error. Okay, so let's see what we have here. This Saturn retrograde in Aquarius is almost like a Mercury retrograde. There's just like things that are happening which is like beyond my control. Fertility. What's going on? Somebody could be pregnant. It could be. Let's see. Get organized. Have energy. There's a new beginning and you have sight. Wow, we have 444. Psychic protection and a new beginning. So I feel like you're protected for sure. You're in the Emperor energy, 7 of coin. Fertility. You're thinking, is something worth it? Is it worth your time, money, or energy? What else do we have here for Aries? What do they need to see? Have confidence in yourself. Even if you're an Aries moon, take this Mars and Aries and get up and do something about whatever it is you're going through, whatever kind of karma. The time is now to do something about it. Knowledge, get more information. There's so many cards there. I don't want to take that many. And show us here, Aries, one more. Psychic protection means you are protected. Your energy and your psychic mind is protected from any kind of interference. You have a new beginning. Have confidence. There is knowledge you're going to receive. Oh, wow. Something about the imagination, 41. And fertility wants to be here. So something about harvesting. Something is flourishing. Be of good cheer is underlying. I just find it interesting when I come to certain words, my throat literally like closes. It's almost like I'm not supposed to say it, but I say it anyway. It's like I want to put it out there. Okay, Aries. So it looks like your energy is in an Emperor and 7 of coin. It's like you're being very thoughtful, methodical, realistic, rational. You're considering something where, is it worth my time, energy, money to invest in a connection or be in a connection where someone comes towards you with emotional words, flowery words, kind words, and this person wants to come towards you. The challenge is magician. You could feel like you're being manipulated, and the energy of the person around you is a 7 of Swords, where they're not telling you the whole story. They're in a 2 of Swords. They don't know what to do, or they're in denial. But it did come up that they're in a 9 of Cups, which means they're kind of like, they're satisfied, which to me is like, no, you can't be satisfied if you're lying to yourself and you're in denial. Like, it's going to rear its ugly head. So somebody is coming towards you with this energy, and it does make you happy. You do have a 2 of Cups with this person. It does end up in a 10 of Cups here. It makes you very, very happy. This could be a family member, friend, or anyone who you have an emotional connection to. You're in Emperor energy, though, and there is this new opportunity for happiness with the 3 of Cups, which could be a reunion, a gathering, getting together with people. The main energy of the day is Libra. Be smart, be fair, speak your words with being diplomatic. You don't want to be overly harsh. And you're in a Queen of Air towards people who rely on each other, people who need each other and rely on each other. You could also be giving advice or instruction to someone. The challenge is Magician, or it could be a supporting energy. Somebody is trying to put something together, solve a problem, fix something. The underlying energy, though, is that there's a death of a situation. Subconsciously, there's a death. Like, you're done. It's changed. It's over. It's transformed. It's no longer the way it was. Okay? So really good energy for you today. I think you're being smart. You're in this very wise energy, probably coming from the Sun in Gemini, Mars in Aries, and Jupiter in Aries. You're not being irrational. You're not being typical, like, stereotype Aries. You're not being like irrational and impulsive. You're being very thoughtful. It's almost like a Taurus energy. You're being very thoughtful, careful, also smart, wise. So somebody could be telling you, or you could be telling someone, giving them advice or direction as well. So I'm going to leave this here, Aries. Thank you so very much for watching your daily. Remember about scripting your life. You don't want to script your life out in a negative way. You want to keep everything positive. You want to focus on Jupiter, opportunities to expand yourself. You're expanding your energy, expanding positive energy, making positive changes. Be easy on yourself. Don't focus on the failure, which is Chiron going through Aries. It's like the wounds that we have. You know, it is aligned with an energy of there could be a person around you that is supporting. There's an asteroid aligned with Chiron that is supporting the wounded person. So it's kind of like if you have a yes man around you, someone who just supports you in your wounds, and you don't actually heal and you don't move on. You're just being supported in your wounds. Be aware of that energy, because it can keep you stuck focusing on pain. So just be aware of that. There is this asteroid connecting to Chiron that is like a supportive energy. I believe it's Juno. I think Juno is connected to Chiron, which is like, I'm here for you. I'm always here for you. And it could be a tarot reader. It could be probably not a tarot reader. It would be maybe like a therapist, or it could be a parent, a sibling, a best friend, someone who just listens to all your pain, or someone who supports you in your pain, which would be like an enabler. So be aware of like enablers. You don't want an enabler. You don't need to stay in a pain cycle. You don't want to be stuck in pain. So if that makes any sense. Yeah, I believe Juno is aligned directly to Chiron. So I think we have Lilith in Cancer, which is actually a very independent energy. Lilith is queen of rules over the underworld. I believe she's the wife of Lucifer. And she is a very independent energy. So Lilith in the 4th house of home is like, I'm going to do what I want to do and nobody can tell me otherwise, and forget you all. Okay, Aries, thank you for watching your video for the day. I appreciate you all. Take care now. Bye, Aries.